guys, my name is Uncaged Games. Welcome back to All In. Today we'll be lacing our boots and hitting the streets once again for the physical release of Streets of Rage 4. For anyone that's not in the know, the game actually came out digitally earlier this year, but nothing beats holding it in your hands. So just like old times, just grab that lead pipe and get hype for the physical release of SOR 4. The series dates back to 1991, where we see our three main characters, Axel, Adam, and Blaze, first took the streets. The story is about three former police officers trying to get help from the other officers, but with no success. And the reason for that was because most of them were too scared, or they were bribed by the crime syndicate led by the big baddie himself, Mr. X. And no, I'm not talking about Mr. X from Resident Evil. So taking matters into their own hand, we got the three main characters using everything in their power to stop the syndicate and take back their city. This side-scroller became an instant classic when it was released, bringing a fresh new take to the beat-em-up genre with its violence and extremely catchy soundtrack. SOR is a shining example of what a great beat-em-up should be, and other games knew that too. Now, it doesn't matter if you're an old-school Streets of Rage fan or a newbie to the series, Streets of Rage 4 has something for everyone. And I'm happy to say that the game brings that fun side-scrolling beat-em-up action we know and love back, and it's better than ever. The game has you going through areas, taking out waves of enemies as they try to make your life a little bit more challenging. Now, we all know that we can't have a good beat 'em up without boss fights. Each level has a unique boss fight that will test your skills and your patience. The starting roster of Streets of Rage 4 features the return of series original Axel, Adam, and Blaze, with an additional two brand new characters to the series. We got the cybernetic armed powerhouse Floyd and Cherry Hunter. Now you might be saying, Hunter, why does that name sound familiar? Oh, maybe because Cherry Hunter is the daughter of series original Adam Hunter. I know. Mind-blowing. But wait, the fun doesn't stop there, because the game has tons of awesome unlockable characters. In addition to the 5 starting characters, you'll be able to unlock your favorite pixelized versions of past Streets of Rage characters. Characters from Blaze, Max, Skate, and many, many more. Now, each character plays differently from the other, making your experience unique every time you pick a new fighter. One of my favorite things about Streets of Rage 4 are the awesome star moves or super moves that each character has. Axel's star move has him doing this sweet Fire Dragon Uppercut. And don't even get me started with Floyd's star move, because his might be the best in the game. He combines his arms together into this gigantic cannon and unleashes this huge Iron Man-like laser beam out. It's crazy. Now you might be saying, Cage, this sounds good and all, but I don't know if I have what it takes to save the city on my own. Well, did I mention that Streets of Rage 4 has 2-player online co-op? That is right. You and a buddy can go and beat up waves of enemies together as a team. Oh, what is that you say? You have more than just one friend and all of you want to play? Huh. I guess I forgot to mention that Streets of Rage 4 has 4-player couch co-op, baby! You get a lead pipe, you get a lead pipe, everyone gets a lead pipe. SOR 4 has great replayability and tons of awesome unlockables available in the game. The music in these games has always been one of the strong suits, and SOR 4 is no exception. But you know what they say, you can't beat the original, so in the game, you can play with the classic Streets of Rage soundtrack while playing Streets of Rage 4. Talking about classics, what about the unlock where you can play Streets of Rage 4 with the CRT filter on, making your gameplay look like you're playing the game on one of those old fat tube TVs? It is such an awesome experience. Now, if you're looking for more action beyond the campaign, there are other modes in the game as well. From boss rush mode, arcade, and my personal favorite, the PvP mode, where you can duke it out with another player. So Streets of Rage is not only a side-scrolling beat-em-up anymore, it's now a fighting game also. Didn't I say this game had something for everyone? I wasn't lying. Streets of Rage will always have a special place in my heart and the hearts of many as that classic game that you can just pick up and have a good time with. I'm glad that we can now add Streets of Rage 4 to that library of games where we can just pick up and play over and over again for years to come and just have a good time. So what are you waiting for? Go to your local GameStops or GameStop.com and pick up your physical copy of Streets of Rage 4. It's been fun chatting it up with you guys, but I think it's time for me to head off and hit the streets myself, if you know what I mean. If you guys want to stay connected with me, you guys can follow me at Uncaged Games on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and be sure to check out my YouTube channel, which is also Uncaged Games. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Uncaged Games, and I'll catch you guys on the next All In.